Welcome back to Startup Sim. In this tutorial, we show you how the areas can send cash to the home office. Go to New Decision, Finance, Financing. Let's say we have a lot of cash in the USA, whereas the home office is lacking cash because it has invested in research and development, it has bought a lot of market research, and it is limited in terms of its income, which are essentially only interest payments. There is a possibility to send money back to the home office. It can come in three ways. The first way is to reduce the equity of the company, let's say in the US. You have received an equity at the start when the subsidiary has been set up, and this subsidiary has developed and has kept some retained earnings, therefore its equity has grown. You could either reduce the initial equity, that would be done via to home capital, or you can share some of the earnings that have been produced in the US via a repatriate earnings. Because we are in the US, let's say you could send back $1 million to the home office, and then the home office would receive $1 million and would have to convert that into Swiss francs. This, however, is only possible if your home office control in the balance sheet, in the equity side of the balance sheet, is showing more than 1 million. Otherwise, you have to transfer instead repatriate earnings, but these earnings also have to show at least 1 million. If you have enough, you might repatriate some equity and some earnings. There is a possibility. You don't want, however, to reduce your equity too much in the area because your company needs a certain amount of equity, if only to be able to match that condition. And once this is submitted, then in this case, the home office would receive $2 million, 1 million in terms of home capital and 1 million in repatriate earnings. $2 million, which converted back into Swiss francs might amount to maybe 4 million Swiss francs. There is, however, a third possibility. Every area is able to pay a little management fee to the home office once a quarter and not more than one area at a time. And this service payment is limited to a proportion of 10% of home office control. So again, you look at the line home office control in, let's say, the US, take 10%, and you're allowed to send 10% of that in cash back to the home office. So these are the three possibilities of providing the home office with a little bit of cash, reduction of my equity via to home capital, repatriation of earnings via this second option, or a service payment limited to 10% of the home office control in one area at a time.